Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have a data download tonight. Definitely as expected, right? This data download is not going to have a lot. It's just going to be the main EZA character for this celebration. I thought maybe we could have seen like sub EZAs along with Kale and Caulifla or something. I suppose we always could like next week. I think now is the ideal time to EZA Champa, Boda Magetta, and Frost. All three of these characters, these are three sub-EZAs for Dokkan Fest Tech Hit. I just can't see another time where this might be more relevant. I suppose it's possible, right? But right now, I think like Dokkan is in a pretty good spot where they established this crazy level of difficulty. They haven't really pushed past it. I do think that the 8th anniversary Sin Shenron fight is the hardest fight in the game, but it is harder in kind of, well, I guess, kind of unfair ways with this AoE normals, but the point is they haven't, like, Red Zone Broly from last January 2022 is not, like, an outdated fight. It's still one of, like, the top 5 hardest fights, right? So because of that, Dokkan has got plenty of time to buff a lot of these teams up, get them together. Universe 6 is just, like, completely dead. And Kale is so good, but she has no help whatsoever from Universe 6. So it's like, LR Kale and Caulifla's EZA is great, but we needed more. Just them. If they were AGL LR Gohan, sure. But I just don't think they're going to be as useful without the ability to guard. I think that's going to be a huge problem, but we'll get into a lot of this stuff. So, data download for today. Okay. Growth event renewal. So, I actually missed this. Two things right here. Because every time there's a world tournament, it's like these two events come back. The EZA area for Int Raditz, the Bulma event, and then the World Tournament. These are always, oh yeah, dude, they're dropping this at the same time as the World Tournament? You bastards. Okay, dude. Yeah, can we? Holy Christ. Okay, they always, wait. They always drop stuff after World Tournament. Okay, so the LR is for sure in 2 weeks. Okay. We're probably going to see the Yellow Coin LR like the 18th or something like that. Yeah, I could see the World Tournament ending and then, we get LR details tweeted right. They always do that. Okay. Well, I'm glad I pulled all this up. But when doing the celebration info, I missed that Bulma, this event is getting renewed and it's going to become permanent. If you guys have noticed, they renewed and, sort of like remixed all of kind of like the daily events, right? There used to be all these different sort of like daily events and like growth events, like items and stuff like all this different stuff, right? And they kind of combined a bunch of them. Remember, it used to be the Master Roshi, event where you can get turtle shells and you had the Peppy Gal drop rate bonus. Like, categories were introduced in the game on JP with the Peppy Gal drop rate bonus for the Master Roshi event and then the Zenny statue bonus on that Hercule event. Not the Hercule one that just on Global became everyday, the Big Bucks one, but there was a different one. They comboed those into the current Roshi daily event, right? They revamped how we can get stuff with Incredible Gems. With Zenny, they made better grinding spots for Incredible Gems, created blue Incredible Gems. Now this is going to become a permanent event. These things are all good. I do feel like they're making some good choices here with Zenny Shop and all these different, kind of consolidating and making these daily events available. So I've had plans to create like a very in-depth beginner guide. I felt like it would help. And it's like now that like they're going to have something like this and then that Hercule Big Bucks challenge. Cause it's like, if you're a new player, what's the best way to get EZA what's the best way to get Zenny is from grinding EZAs. But if you're a new player, you can't grind EZAs, right? Like that's not going to happen. So it's good that they're, making these daily events, that are actually going to be helpful here. Now, here at this point, we can switch over. So, Kale and Caulifla, they do come out tonight, by the way. 4 hours from right now. LR, Kale, and Caulifla are going to be dropping. They are weak to reps of Universe 7. Oh my god, okay, that's a child's play of an EZA is what this is going to be against reps of Universe 7. Okay, not even tough at all. Then, again, yeah, Harry Turney did point this out to me that this was in the celebration info. This is going to become a permanent event. It's getting revamped, and then there's missions for it as well. And look, okay, this guy, this is huge. This is the first return. This is like the strongest support item in the game, maybe. I don't see the Ancestors Gi here. That's not here at all. Okay. Judging by the fact, I would assume, they also updated the Whis equipment event. I'm going to assume this might be a weekly event. Like, you could do this once per week. Maybe. We'll see. Because it's just do it 20 times. Like, we just pound out 20 runs and get all these missions done. There's a lot of good rewards here. But, I mean, this could be really good, right? Like, if it's easy to get support items and stuff like that from this event, you know, very good place to grind out, like, ghost ushers and stuff now. That's awesome. Yeah, the rabbit. Okay, so monster care. These two items right here were currently unavailable. Like, you could not grind them. There's one more. Yeah, crazy that they've introduced 3 new support items in the last several months. Since September of 2022, we've had 3 new support items. The other one, the Ancestors Gi, which is also very powerful, that is currently unavailable. That's well, it might be in here. It does say there's multiple difficulties as well. So perhaps, you know, each difficulty, right now the way it is each difficulty gives you different types of support items. So hopefully that will be the same. But that, I think, is really good. Updating and revamping this event and making it a permanent thing that's always up, I think is really good for players. So that's, again, a pretty huge W. We also have the stage 68 of Super Battle Road. We're getting very close to completing the Vegeta family buffing support memory, which is awesome. So this stage is going to be for Miraculous Awakening. Probably is not going to be too tough. Let's just quickly take a look at the Miraculous Awakening category. This has recently gotten some very strong additions. I can't remember, is Orange Piccolo on Miraculous Awakening? I don't actually recall now. I think he's not, right? Yeah, Orange Piccolo is not. I guess because Power Awakening Piccolo is given to him by Shenron, they don't count it as Miraculous Awakening. Sure, I guess. I'm not, I mean, yeah. Okay, so let's see. So, Beast Gohan is probably the best character on the team. Oh, well, I mean, I like Kale better, but am I really gonna rock Kale? We have the God Gokus, though. Yeah, all the God Gokus. This is where, like, this guy could be useful. Just running a double God Goku team, huh? Yeah, you just, yeah, you just run God Goku's pure and hybrid Saiyan team, and that's very, very easy to do. A lot of good Saiyan characters on this category. This is a team that probably could get buffed quite a bit, right? I do think a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, specifically from the BoJack movie, we really do need. He doesn't have a Dokkan event. Gohan from the BoJack movie, I think they could easily give him one. Yeah, we've got some options here. This shouldn't be really too bad. Although I'm doing all this blabbering away. It's a normal Super Battle Road stage. Those are never hard. And then of course the Kale and Caulifla EZA. And then they updated just this banner. There must have been some wrong asset or something like that. Like the image must just have been wrong or something. We'll take a look at it in a second. So here is the Bulma event renewal. Wait, that's it? It's just a straight line now. If you guys recall, this was like a big labyrinth, right? Like there was a huge map you can kind of go across it. This is what they've done with a lot of these stages. They've consolidated it just into like a straight line. Again, I feel like they're just trying to make this very new player friendly. So this looks good. Okay, cool. We have the new Miraculous Awakening Super Battle Road stage. Nice. Then we have Kale and Caulifla's EZA. Again, they're weak to Reps Universe 7. Now, I mean, here's the thing. Kale and Caulifla, they're good, right? Like, just, are they good or bad? They're good. But I don't know that I would call them great, right? It is helpful that they're a Saiyan, right? You know, you've got Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Very common stuff. They can build up a lot of dodge as well. So their raw defense will get good. And people always get seduced by that. Oh my god, they've got 1,000,000 defense. Awesome. 1,000,000 defense still means one hit death from the big bosses. It doesn't matter, man. You do need guard, damage reduction, or dodge. You need one of the three if you're going to be able to really deal with the toughest bosses in the game. It's just how it is, right? Like, if they're not going to upgrade bosses for a while, like, we'll get characters who won't need those to be able to live, right? Like, maybe if you have a really juiced up turn, like the Super Saiyan Goku version of God Goku, maybe could live, well, some tough bosses. Not, like that Super Saiyan Goku, in order for him to live the Metal Cooler Core Super, like, Yajirobe support and other shenanigans, I'm sure, but, and a triple super, you could probably get it done, but it's like as sort of our character's power level catches up to the enemies, right? But right now, the dodge plus defensive stacking is good. They have all these normal attacks. The problem for Kale and Caulifla is this. They are at their best when used with, guess what? The Universe 6 girls, all right? Like, Universe 6 characters, essentially. I guess Kabe is also really good. Doesn't have to be the girls. Like, if they gave us a good Kabe, good news, they fumbled in Kabe and he sucks. And he sucked on release, right? It's a really good thing. Super good. It's really good that they screwed up Frost as well, and he's ass. I'm so thrilled with that. But the problem is that Universe 6 doesn't have a slot 1 character until Kale transforms. Once Kale goes into this, you have essentially, I was about to call her the strongest unit in the game. Is this Super Saiyan 2 Kale the strongest unit in the game? No, she's not. She's not better than the base. Bro, every once in a while, you see the little speaker. That always messes me up. But it's like some car ad is playing. Yeah, I don't know, some car ad. Anyway, yeah, transform Kale turn 1. She's not better than whatchamacallit, the GT Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku. That unit would still, that character. I think a lot of people don't understand that character is the best unit in the game, even without the Spirit Bomb into an account. Like, they're ridiculous. Them quad supering with 50% damage reduction, it's just insane. They're not slot 1, but they're doing so much, and they're so tanky after they super. It's fine, right? And the thing is that they have slot 1 options. Right now, Universe 6 doesn't have slot 1 options until Kale transforms into this. So, it really, like, Kale and Caulifla are good, but they're not what was needed. What they needed was guard for the first 3 turns. And that is not, like, I saw people saying that's unrealistic. How is it unrealistic when they gave it to Goku Black and Zamasu, man? What do? Oh my god! They guard for 3 turns. And look at their release date, right? Almost a year ago now. They could have just given that to Kale and Caulifla, and that helps Kale so much. I understand that they don't want to go too crazy for this character, because I do think that they're not terrified of this unit. I think that they just hate this character. Let's look at units who were once, like, the best in the game who got EZA. My brain is a little foggy on SDR Gogeta. I'd have to do some research on how good his EZA was on release. I don't remember, actually. But into LR Gohan, he was once the best unit in the game. His EZA wasn't really that crazy. AGL Super Vegito, his EZA wasn't that crazy. Physical Vegito Blue, though, he has one of the strongest EZAs ever, right? Physical Vegito Blue. So I wasn't expecting the most with this character, but they still could have given him 3 turns of guard, man. It would have helped Kale. I feel like their main priority and concern should not be this unit was once way too good. This unit gapped the entire game by a huge margin, right? One of the best characters ever in Dokkan history. And I get that they probably are not like, all right, let's just redo that again. But, like, the focus shouldn't be, like, holding back this unit or saying it's time for them to go away. The point should be to make sure Kale is doing good. That's the point. This is the new summonable unit. They want people to summon for Kale. Give her a team. You could run Kale and Caulifla, sure, but This is not a slot 1 character. You have to hide this character at the start of the fight. It's like, this unit will get ridiculous if the fight goes on super long, but what kind of meta are we in right now? Oh, right. Metal Cooler Core, Red Zone Cell Max, Normal Cell Max event, Anniversary Sin Shenron. These are quick fights. These fights don't go on forever, so I don't know. Kale and Caulifla are good, but some stuff to be desired there for sure. They could have made them even better, but I mean, it's like you knew how they were probably going to handle this character's EZA, right? Like, we just knew. So there's that. There's their medals. And then they updated his banner. Oh, I see. They just put the wording at the bottom, I guess, is what they did. Sure. There's Android 17. Whatever. Fine. So there we go. Kale and Caulifla are a good unit, not a great unit. And we have the Bulma event item revamp. That is a great thing. So let me know what you guys think of the data download. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.